Alrighty, we're getting packed up here for our North Cascades backpacking trip. We'll be gone for 4 days and 3 nights. And this is what we got. Honestly, it's a lot. Seeing it from this angle.
This isn't even everything.
This isn't even everything. Which purchase are you most happy to have with us on this trip?
I bought one of those pee pads.
You did?
Yes.
You did? Where are they?
It's
Where is it?
off of
Oh, Abigail!
And my beef jerky. Sorry, that was a surprise purchase.
We've got a lot of beef jerky. We got these beef jerkies. We've got these beef jerkies.
We're begging the bears to come find us.
Or what?
Begging the bears to come find us.
We got our batteries, our hand warmers, even though I'm pretty sure we're going to be super hot. Got our water and water filters. Everything we need for lunches and dinners. First aid kit, of course. We got all of our food. Some Jolly Ranchers, because of course.
The Jolly Ranchers are going to save us. They're going to be like the Mambas for our biking trip.
So true. And then our new packs. Ospreys.
We're excited.
You excited?
Yes.
Abigail, what's the situation?
I'm trying to send a...
What?
trying to send a message.
And what's the message to the people,
This
Abigail?
is so hard. I'm trying to say I'm starting my trip. I think this is actually going to freak them out more because if some reason the message doesn't go through. I'm starting my trip. Send. Okay. Wait for GPS. Send anyway.
So essentially the situation is that we have to hike 3 miles just to get to the trailhead. And it's 7:15 at night. So we should be there around, I don't know, 8:30 I would guess. I'm giving us extra time because our weights are too big. We literally, I told Abigail, I said, we packed way too much food. I think she went into fight or flight mode and she was like, we need to have food for a month. And I obliged because I just wanted her to come with me. So if she needs extra food, we'll bring it. But anyways, our packs are so heavy. Like our packs are so heavy. It's like a 3-day trip, so it's a bit much. But it should be a great time. And it's supposed to be really hot. This will be the hottest weather I've ever backpacked in. And we're testing out our new shoes. So I got my Obos on. Super excited for my Obos. And Abigail has some Brooks
Trail Runners.
Trail Runners. So look how green it is.
And there's a mountain straight through there.
I think that's actually one of the glaciers. Well, it's like a mountain with a glacier on it.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay. We'll talk to you when we are at our camping spot.
It's gonna feel so good to have the tent set up.
It's gonna be a lot, y'all. But okay, we should say, so today though, we had today and tomorrow's camp spots were all only like walk-up permits, and so I got to the ranger station and the only spot available for tomorrow was past Cottonwood Camp, which is further than I was hoping. So tomorrow's hike is unfortunately going to be like, I think 16 miles or so, I would guess. Which means that the next 2 days after that are only going to be like 8 miles. They're going to be really short, which is not my ideal. But anyways, tomorrow's going to be tough. We're just really hitting the ground running out here. So, okay. Catch y'all on the flip side.
Bye.
Buen camino.
Buen camino. Did we ever get a footprint for the tent? I thought we did.
Did we?
I thought we did. We might not have grabbed it.
Maybe it's, we did.
That's okay. We can usually, I can usually
Yeah,
pick it up.
you just lift it up. Okay. Alrighty. Welcome to the tent. It is... What time do you got?
9:40 something.
9:40 something over here. And altogether I would say we didn't really eat a big dinner. We kind of were snacking a little and got to this like campsite. It's Johannesburg or Johannesburg. I do not know how to say it. It's all dispersed camping, and we saw another group of people who are camping right now. Altogether, I would say it's very hot here still. I don't think I'm going to get my sleeping bag at all tonight. We saw a deer, and it was very like...
It's either never seen humans before and had no fear of us, and a lot of curiosity in us, or something's wrong with it.
Yeah, or maybe it's just used to humans, like the opposite, and it just is like, oh, humans are friendly and they feed me. Anyways, it was like
That's
really
not good.
very close to us, and I was like, girl, what are we doing? But then she left. She probably had to go to bed or something. Overall, how are you feeling, Abigail?
Scared and nervous and hoping that it gets better.
Yes.
I think night times will always be hard for me.
Yeah, that's fair. The night times are kind of...
How are you feeling?
I feel good. My leg hurts. Honestly, I feel like I have a lot of injuries right now.
Yeah,
So I'm feeling nervous for tomorrow, but yeah, in good spirits and really just happy to be here. So we'll see you tomorrow. Bye!
Alright, well, we just cleaned up camp. We slept collectively probably 3 hours last night.
It was rough.
Really rough. We heard a few avalanches, which was one of the scariest things in my life. And now I'm eating a Cliff Bar. Be focused. And all packed up, ready to go. And today we're hiking to Park Creek Campground, which I think will be a beautiful campground. That's what I look like. Which I think will be a beautiful campground. But I'm telling myself it's about 17 miles away, which I don't think is too far of a cry from reality. We hiked about 3.7 miles last night to get here. The avalanche just happened again. We don't know for a fact that they're avalanches, but it sounds like...
It just sounds like snow melt up off the mountain. I don't know if it's an avalanche.
Oh, this is definitely one of the loudest ones.
Wow, it's a lot.
Can you hear that?
Alrighty.
That's a long one. Yeah, so imagine hearing that in dark and in the tent. Terrifying. But luckily there's a big valley that separates us from those mountains. But yeah, it's warm. It's gonna be a good day. Cheers. Buen camino.
Not my peach. Alrighty, so we're hiking a little in the snow. We just learned that there's a forest fire from Diablo Lake or something like that near us. So we'll have to wait to see if we get any updates on the safety. But yeah, it's, as you can see, I hope it's like pretty smoky, super smoky. And yeah, it's nice because it covers us from the sun in some ways. Like, it's already super hot and it's only 9:30. It's really hot, but yeah, it's also smoke, so we're breathing it in. Stopping for a quick brunch break. It's 10, So we've been hiking for 3 hours. Haven't made a lot of progress. We only are 5 miles in.
We made it over a pass.
So moving slow but sure. We didn't make oatmeal this morning. Like for breakfast, we were gonna stop after an hour of hiking and make oatmeal and have some coffee. Like we didn't have coffee or anything. But now we waited too long to do that, and now we're too hungry. So we're gonna do meat sticks and cheese and crackers. And yeah, just hang out. Not for too long though.
Not for too long.
We're going slow. Can I try that meat stick?
Good.
That is good.
Good cheese, okay?
You want to try a little bite? Oh. It was in a colder area. And when I say we have too much food, I mean we have a large bear canister full, and then also a bear sack halfway full. It's a lot of food.
The issue is just making sure we're eating it.
We're getting ready to do our first ever river crossing. Oh, I'm talking to the camera. So we have to cross over this. Go down. We have to get over there. How you feeling, Abigail?
Scared and the wilderness, folks.
This is our campsite tonight. It's actually pretty nice. We are dog tired, y'all. It's literally almost 4 p.m. and we've been hiking we left at 7 and only took a couple breaks today. But we got a fire pit today. I don't think we'll use it. It's really hot, and there's obviously a forest fire we just kind of hiked through, so that's... Anyways though, so we're gonna take a rest. Well, people, here's what we've learned. We're not long distance backpackers. We're not. We're long distance hikers, and there's a big difference. Abigail and I, we can knock out a 15-mile hike, a day hike, whatever, we do not care.
Yeah.
But you make us backpack? We're not the biggest fans.
Not necessary. Get me more than 5 miles away from an access road.
Forget it.
Forget it.
So we're kind of reevaluating because we're gonna do some backpacking in the Olympics this summer. But honestly, we both agree that like this backpacking trip, we're so primitive. We're so out here. Like we literally haven't seen someone since we got to camp. Like even before that for hours. Yeah, and it's okay, it's just not how we thought it would go, and so I think that we would be more interested in doing backpacking trips that actually are a little more popular and that are not as primitive. Like these are hardcore, and honestly, like, it's been tough. So that's what we're learning about ourselves. Tonight for dinner, I didn't show you, but we made chili mac. What do you think of it?
It was really good. I just got hit by a wave of hunger right now, but
really?
It was very good. Yeah, I did.
We haven't
It was
even
very
eaten any
good.
Oreos yet, dude.
I know, that's the issue probably.
Probably. And what else do we have to update the people on?
Yeah, hike like 10 miles tomorrow. It's gonna be a pretty short day actually, so we're gonna have to find some stuff. I am praying, hoping that we see some human being. And then there's also human beings at our campsite. That would be my ideal.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so tomorrow's only 10 and that should feel a lot easier. Today's total only ended up being about 14 miles, but it was like what, like 9 hours of hiking?
Yeah.
And like we did, like I said earlier, we did take some breaks, but really we did not take a lot of breaks. And like it was so hot, like we're in a heat wave, there's a forest fire. It's just like, yeah, it's been different than I think I expected it to be. So there's that. Abigail also has some like wilderness anxiety, and so she's working through some of that as well.
Yeah. Exposure therapy isn't really my style, but here we are.
But I'm so grateful for her to be out here.
Mickey's been so patient with me. So
Abigail's been the best adventure buddy. She always is. Always will be. Rest of my life. Let's go. Anyways though, so yeah, it's like, let's see, it's 8:30 here, so I think we might get a little snack, maybe some Oreos. And no.
I'm not leaving this tent.
Okay. Well, it sounds like we might be going to bed a little hungry then. But yeah, I think we're both really tired, so we'll go to bed here soon, and we'll film again tomorrow and let you know how day 2 or technically 3 goes. Yeah, right. Buen camino.
Buen camino.
Good morning. It's going on 6 a.m. and it's very cold here this morning, which is nice because yesterday was really, really hot. I think it's still supposed to get pretty hot again today, but anyways, for now, it's nice. This morning we woke up early enough to make some coffee, and we're gonna do some oatmeal as well. And so that's what I'm doing now. Abigail and I both slept really, really well last night. Like, the best either of us have slept, which I guess it's only been 2 nights out here. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, we both slept so well. No, nothing came to bother us at our tent. Let's see how Abigail's doing in here. How you doing in here?
Good, much better.
How'd you sleep?
So good. So good.
And we switched pads, which honestly helped. I like the flat one.
Really?
I like the flat one more.
I love the other one.
Alright, we're gonna make some coffee. This is what it looks like. The mosquitoes are getting really bad, so Abigail just went to get some bug spray. We just saw a big deer come by our tent. And that's pretty much all the updates I have for you. Very mosquito-y this morning, so unfortunate. Very grateful though to have some coffee and warm food, especially with how cold it is this morning. We're hoping to be headed out of here by, I mean, hopefully no later than like 7 a.m. It's 6:15 right now. But we'll see how long it takes us to tear down the tent and everything like that. So, woo! Alrighty, we've been hiking for almost an hour. We're really grateful because today it's hardly any smoke. Like, yeah, we're really, really lucky. We just like hiked an hour through like uphill bush and brush, I guess, not bush, maybe the same thing, bushes that are brush. And finally we like got to come to the top of something, so that's awesome. Oh wow, just huge rock faces. Yes. How you doing?
Maybe I like backpacking, I don't know. Be very careful right there though. It's kind of
yes ma'am, yes ma'am. This is what, we'll just say right now, this is what a good night of sleep will do to you.
It's true.
We feel
Praise the
rejuvenated.
Lord.
We got some coffee. We're doing great.
We're doing great.
A lot of burnt trees. We stopped for a quick snack break. We're about 5 miles in, so we have like pretty much exactly 5 miles to go, halfway done, and it's 10:37, so we've been going for 3 hours already. Yeah, we're gonna finally break into the Oreos, which is good, and honestly, we've been loving the Jolly Ranchers. Otherwise, that's it for now. It's been a pretty chill hike, but I know we have a lot of climbing coming up, and I just moved so slowly on the incline, so we'll see how long it takes us, but hopefully we'll be to camp by 2 or 3, probably 3, but that's a lot earlier than yesterday, so that should be good. Any update?
Huh?
Any update?
It's been good. I like this terrain. Yeah, it's definitely easier than, like, I think about the snow. That was difficult navigating yesterday, so it's been a little bit easier navigating today. Yeah.
Folks, we're back at it. We have absolutely clear sky today, which is amazing. It is 11:10 a.m. So we just finished like an early lunch or just like a snack break essentially at the water. And yeah, we probably got about 4 more hours to hike the last 5 miles. It's just so beautiful. I'm really enjoying the views for today, especially with the smoke being gone. It's pretty hot already, so I changed into shorts. And we've definitely been layering on the sunscreen and the bug spray. There's a lot of bugs out. But yeah, made it past the halfway point, so well, I'm excited. Just for today's hike, not the whole trip in general. But still, for today's hike, past the halfway point. It's 10 after 1. We've gone a little under 8 miles. We're working on getting up this pass, and it's so freaking hard. This is one of the easier spots, so I took the camera out. Ooh, some fresh snow. Anyways, it's beautiful. We were just talking about how it's way prettier today than what I personally expected it to be, which has been such a pleasant surprise.
We haven't seen that yet. Wow.
Seen what?
Like that whole range right there.
No.
It's amazing.
How are you doing, Abigail?
I'm doing pretty good actually. Feel optimistic about getting to our camp spot at 3, by 3. I also think we're like pretty much at the pass, which is I'm so stoked about. So yeah, I'm good.
About 2 miles left till camp. campsite is super sunny, like we have no shade here. We set up our tent and we decided to make this makeshift little, like, what would you call this? Like an umbrella? Anyways, it's giving us shade, so now in our tent you can see it's shaded in here. And it is so nice. We're gonna stay here probably for the next hour, if not longer.
So my plan is to put the ramen in there, cook it, pour because it needs water to cook, pour all of the water out, then just put the sauce packet in it, and then we can split that at 9.
Good idea, yeah. And even if you don't pour it out, what if you pour it into like a cup and use it for the mashed potatoes so we don't waste water?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Alrighty, we're getting packed up here. It's going on 6 a.m. on the dot, and I think we're doing pretty well. We just woke up to this absolutely beautiful view, and we both slept alright. We both woke up around 1 and just had a hard time getting back to sleep. How do you feel?
Yeah, didn't wake up as rejuvenated, but now that I'm moving, it's beautiful. It's gonna be a good day of hiking.
Yep, 12
no
miles.
More climbing.
No more climbing.
We're hiking through right now. There is a trail. It sucks. We are soaked. We just crossed literally a river. We're not even going to use the word stream because that would be offensive to both us and the river. Just marched right through it.
Shoes on.
Yep.
And we're soaked. Like, we're soaking. I need to put my jacket on because it's so cold.
Yep. It is literally cold. The hard thing too is that there's no reprieve. Like, we're not going up, so we're not like generating any body heat currently. And we're just getting more and more wet. And I'm nervous. I think that this is going to go on for literally miles. So, yeah, that's us. Wish us a lot of luck.
All right, we've been hiking for 2 hours. We're at 4 miles. I'm gonna add Abigail's video about how we walked through a mother frickin' creek. And now we're in the blowdown portion of our hike. So there are trail workers out here the past week, but they only did the first quarter mile. And we're going backwards, so we won't get that until the end of this trail. I think we have like 3/4 mile of this, just like bunch of blowdowns on the trail. And it's tough. We were just talking about how each day has had its own trials. And we thought maybe today would be easier because it's all downhill. We're moving a little faster. But unfortunately, we've had to go through a creek and high brush and now low down. So There's not an easy day, I would say, on the trail. Ooh, not an easy day. Every day has its own adventure. Okay, I'm about to fall off this. Let's see. Ooh.
This still looks like a trail to me, so I'm gonna keep going here. I mean,
Yeah, this looks like a trail to me. But it's really nice. We're excited for the sun to be more on us so we can dry our feet out and yeah, get some warm socks on. Anyways, it's been a morning. What time is it? It's 8:56.
Clean blowdown, and right now we have to get over these massive trees. I feel like I need to get a better angle to show, like, to give perspective. I'm walking under this tree, and Mackenzie's like
I'm gonna have to jump,
on
dog.
top of it.
I'm scared. Is this gonna break?
You've got it. Don't. You might have ripped our tent, but you did it. And they're just all down the trail. Gadget Queen blowdown.
It's not the brush, it's the blowdown. This is the trail.
I think I might try to go down that way.
Okay.
That looks like it drops off pretty significantly.
The pink markers are our trail symbols, so we know we're on trail. But this is the trail. Straight ahead. All trees. For a while. Alright. We stopped for a break. Take our shoes off. Let our toes soak out. Charging up the phone. How you doing, Abigail?
Surprisingly good. Yeah, we made it through.
We
This is
made
the
it.
hardest part today.
Yeah, fingers crossed. And now we're having some sausage, some trail mix, and oh, we're gonna get out the Cheez-Its.
Just taking a little breaky break. Just sitting here, drying out our shoes and socks. We ate some trail mix, eaten by flies, alive. But you can't complain about this view. You just really can't complain.
Found a little shady spot to rest. How long have we been hiking for, Abigail?
5 hours and 8 minutes.
How many miles? Do you know?
8.25, I think.
Oh yeah, 8.25. Yep. Been going for a while. Gonna have some trail mix, and it's 12 miles total, so we're like well over halfway. We should be getting into camp way earlier than any other days so far. But yeah, we've been walking in the woods all day. It looks just like that. And then we just came to this kind of like sunny overlook, which was a great place to stop. We're still resting, well for me I'm still resting my feet because they still feel very damp. Oh, I see it. No, it's okay. And then we're just like drying out our shoes and socks still because it's still all pretty wet. But anyways, yeah, doing well today.
Diablo Lake, baby!
Oh, we are close enough to see Diablo Lake. Only 9 miles? That's pretty close.
Does it say 9?
Isn't that what it says?
I don't know.
Alright, which way are we going?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Alrighty, hello. Okay. Right now it's 4:15 and we got to camp around 3:40. How do you like this camp?
We had to camp around 3:40.
I think so.
Wow. 2:40 maybe, actually.
True. Maybe, yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I hated this camp at first because there was no water source. And
Rude.
I was a little bit low on water and just kind of frustrated about that. Because all of our other camps, I feel like that's been like the best part of it is that it has a really good
There's
water
water
source.
like right there, like a stream right there.
And you can hear it in the background, which provides a lot of good white noise.
For sleeping.
But then we went and tried the stock camp, which is right across. But then we knew that there was a stream that we crossed. Well, it felt like 10 minutes before we got to camp.
Yeah.
We actually timed it and it was like 3.5 minutes down, 4.5 minutes up. So
yeah.
took a shower there, hung the bear bag. Mick did a great job of arranging the stuff. What else?
Yeah, we just did the bear bag. I have more hunger today than I have for the past few days, so I'm excited to eat. Tonight we have a really chill dinner. It's just like dehydrated meals, which also makes it really convenient that we're not by water tonight because we don't have to do any dishes.
Yes.
And that's just like so fortunate, honestly. Yeah, otherwise though, it's been a day. Like we hiked 13-ish miles today. We saw 4 people in 10 minutes.
Record numbers, people.
Record numbers. And we really liked the first woman we met. She was an older woman and she was solo backpacking, and yeah, she was honestly just so cute, and it was just sweet to see other people in general, but also especially like a badass solo woman being out there backpacking.
So true.
Anything you would say for the day for hiking today?
I really love the trails. Like the trails were literally what you would think about for a fairy forest. It was a perfectly like maintained trail except for the blowdown area. But after that it was a perfectly maintained trail because they use it to get stock out there, like to get horses and stuff. There was some hard-ish climbing, but there was a lot of downhill too. And there was also like some like nice rolling hills. I don't know, I liked it. My feet were definitely hurting by the end. They were very wet and they really appreciated being in cold water, but
yeah. Definitely felt good to take the bath, the hillbilly bath that we do. And yeah, and also we filled up extra water, so we filled up 2 extra bladders. This is what this looks like. Like these are just the bladders so that we can like essentially just filter them tonight for dinner or as we drink our other water bottles, because we only have a few and I didn't fill up my bladder. So anyways though, made it to camp. So happy to be here. Our shoes are actually drying from this morning, which is amazing.
It was wild that was this morning.
Today's been a whole day, y'all. Like it's honestly been a hard day, but also the easiest day, I would say, as well.
Parts of it.
That's true. The down trees, the river, those were pretty.
The morning was tough. The afternoon was so easy.
The morning was terrible, and everything after the morning was the best hike that we've had, I would say. But anyways, anyways, it's 4:20, so we're gonna have our rest time and then have some dinner later. So we'll catch y'all later. Buen camino.
Buen camino.
Tonight we're making some. What you got?
I've got stroganoff sauce, egg noodles, beef, and mushrooms.
And what do I have?
And you have beef stew.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that beef stew.
Yeah, Mountain House is a better brand, honestly.
Ooh, and this is our view for dinner. This is like the kitchen area at camp. It's beautiful.
All right, good morning everyone. It is our last day on the trail and we're pretty excited. I had an okay night of sleep last night, but I had to pee, and when I have to pee I can't go back to bed. Literally the second I unzipped my tent we heard this thump, thump, thump. And I knew it wasn't a bear, but it was still scary. It sounded like someone like walking or something. We think it was a deer. We're pretty sure it was a deer. And it kind of kept making noises around our tent for the next like hour. So that was like 4 a.m. I didn't really sleep until we got up at 5:30 a.m. Then we were both kind of the same accord that once we got up right there, we were just like, let's not make breakfast. Let's not make coffee. Like, let's just pack up. Let's go. So that's what we did, and Mick's working on getting the tent on their pack. Yeah, that's why we slept. I don't know why I'm so fascinated by that spot. Here's a little campground, beautiful mountains. I truly think that we will be back at or before 9:30. Hold me to that. I don't think I was reading the map quite right when I estimated that it was gonna be like 7.5 miles. So I think it's gonna be like 6, maybe like a 10K, some 6.2 action. But I truly don't think that it's going to be in the 7s. I also have high hopes that the trail is going to be really nice on the way back. Like, we're losing elevation. It's like shows that it's all downhill on elevation maps. Yeah, mile trail says it's 5.5 miles, so.
But the paper map showed 7, so.
I know.
I have to let myself believe it's 7 or else.
I know, I'm telling myself it's 10, honestly.
Oh, anyways, we look rough. We feel rough. We're ready to shower. We're ready for a hamburger. Stay tuned for the hamburger video. Otherwise, yeah, last day of camp and we're ready to head on out of here. So. Look at this water. We followed this water all the way down the mountain.
Wow. We're just wrapping up our trip, walking along this beautiful river. And let me tell you, I've never felt so ready to be done with something in my life. I was just reflecting. I actually think this is the hardest thing I've ever done. Collectively, holistically. Like, when my foot touches asphalt, I don't know what I'm going to do. I do not know what I am going to do. So, we have a bet going right now. It is currently 8:40. I think we're going to get back at 8:50, but I think I'm wrong. Mick said 9. I think they're actually right. So, we'll see. Whoever loses has to buy the other one a milkshake. Our cars, an amphitheater. This is the civilization I've been waiting for.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
My gosh.
Woo.
Ah.
Are you gonna kiss the ground?
If I could get down that low, I would.
How you doing?
I'm so glad we're done. I'm so glad to be here.
8:50. Abigail, you got it right on the dot.
No, we said to the car. It's gonna be ended.
Oh, true. Wow. Y'all, we made it.
That was too much. I'll tell you right now.
We are so excited.